And today, I am happy to have here live in studio an extremely talented singer and songwriter. You know him, you love him. He's been on Studio 899 before. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. And for sure, welcome back to the Magic Studios, the one and only Fern. Hey, Fern, what's up, buddy?
Hey, what's up, man? Am I heard?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
There we go. Good to have you back in person, actually.
Thank you for having me.
For sure, man. Of course, like, over the past 2 years, how have you been? You haven't been back here since, like, before the pandemic.
Over the past 2 years, damn, I don't even know. Does that even exist? Does that count?
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, that doesn't count, so... Yeah. Been normal.
Whatever age we were at before March of 2020, we're still there.
I'm still there, so basically I'm still 19.
I'm still 29, so we don't talk. Wait, no, 28. My gosh, it's been that long, but we don't talk about the years after that.
Yeah.
So, since you've been on Studio 899 before, and we're finally like opening up, well, the Philippines in general, how does it feel to be back on the road, to be back in studio, and of course to be performing live again, man?
Yeah, it feels great. I mean, you know, I enjoy doing this as much as anything, I guess. Like, this is what I really want to do, so it's always good to be doing what you love to do again, right? I mean,
that's super true.
So it's just a pleasure. It's a blessing also to be able to make music. Not a lot of people get that chance, so it's like, it's really nice. Every day is always like, okay, it's cool.
That's actually very true, you know. I can relate to that because I work as a DJ as well at night.
Yeah.
So, you know, that industry froze during the pandemic.
Right.
And it was really nice to come back as well, be out there and just enjoy yourself, right?
Yeah.
So, with all those performances, like, because you've been turning out music the whole of the pandemic. Like, I've been watching, like, your stuff, dude. Like, I've been watching you actually since, 2017, is it?
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, because first off, Studio 899, like every time there's a BFF, that's our best fresh finds on Studio 899. I get all these different kinds of songs from our host Jam, and Jam sent your stuff early on. I was like, yo, this kid is talented.
Yeah, thank you.
Man, like praises are due. So on Sunday, I do believe you have a live performance over at the Venice Piazza. It's July 24.
I thought that just finished. Yeah, that was...
I am so bad with dates. This is why I can't get dates. Oh my goodness.
That was yesterday.
Yeah.
It was good.
I was going to ask, like, how was it performing again?
Dude, it was crazy. I mean, I don't even know how to explain it, but like, it's kind of just like getting to play again, you know? Like, it's just something that I've always enjoyed doing. And then for 2 years, it was kind of like that online stuff, which was not really fun, you know?
Yeah. No, it's not.
I just send the same video again and again, you know? It's the easiest money ever, man. It's like live performance and then use the same video. But no, the actual live stuff is really nice, you know? Finally get to do what I love to do again, and it's always nice. Like, the most important part of making music or art in general is seeing the people and actually connecting with them. So
that's true.
So it's always cool.
Now, see, this is what I actually also like about doing live interviews, because like I can actually see the person, talk to the person, you get the vibe, right?
Yeah, this is cool. I think this is cool.
Diba? Like, at first, actually, when Miss Queenie asked, like, Migs, can we have Fern on Magic? I'm like, yeah, sure. How's the Zoom link? I'm like, Zoom, please. We gotta have you live, dude.
Yeah, fucking Zoom.
I know, right? But like, oh man, like I can just imagine just the energy between you and the audience last Sunday. Last Sunday, not this coming Sunday because I'm bad at dates. Haven't gone on one in a while, but like I can just imagine like how good that feels, right? To have everybody cheering, everybody applauding, and you know people singing along to your songs.
Right.
And speaking of songs as well, congratulations by the way on the release of your brand new track, Faith.
And
you know, with Faith being out there and being up there, can you tell us more about the backstory of the song?
You know, I never really know what to say when people ask me that. I don't know, because it's never really like, there's never too much like story into like the songs. I mean, I guess the intention of writing the song was kind of just like, you know, I'm 21, I love at this point, right? Like, I mean, romance and like romantic stuff, it's always nice when you're young, right? I mean, any age. So I guess, yeah, that's what it's about. Yeah.
Okay, I see. You know, it's be young to be in love. Also, to have the songwriting skills to create a great pop song. Well, that's all in there. So, Faith, actually, I noticed this, and apparently it's also in the blurb. It sounds different from a lot of your past songs. Actually, I knew you for a lot of like very synthy, very bedroom pop songs.
Yeah.
And I heard the slow transition into like a more R&B sound. But Faith seems like a combination of different styles and different genres together.
Yeah.
So what made you change your style, and like what brought all of this about?
I guess I grew up also a bit. I mean, in a way that
Pandemic does that to us.
Yeah. Pandemic made me think a lot, and I mean, with all that thinking, I guess came realizing that this music stuff, it was fun, and it was something that's really exciting for the first 3 to 4 years. But then I realized that it's like, as much as anything, it's also kind of like this is my career at this point, right? So like I need to like level up. And when I looked into my music and I kind of like reviewed everything, and I was like, I'm trying to make music, but it's like I'm being influenced by other artists. So it's like the music that I made was kind of like, you can hear the influences from other artists and stuff like that. With the synth pop stuff, they'd always say like 1975 or all that. Yeah. But yeah, that's when I made a decision that I want to sound like me. I want people to say that he sounds like Fern. So yeah, I really did a lot of experimenting, and I produced my own stuff. So yeah, I just locked up and then like tried to make a sound, I guess. That's why it's all like a mix now, and that's what I want. I want to sound like me.
Okay, that's the best kind, dude. Like you just have your own identity in the music, right?
Like I'm not just doing this to be, like I'm not doing this to just be one of the artists that like got a lot of plays on Spotify. Like I wanna be like someone. Like I wanna do this for the music, like not for anything else. Because I feel like music here in this country gets a bit jaded.
Oh, hot take.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
I see it.
Some people have the spotlight and they don't really like live the music. So if I were to be the one that kind of shifts that kind of like mindset here, I guess that would be cool. Or if I were to inspire the person that would do that, that would be cool. But you need people to start like going into that direction.
Absolutely, dude. And like, props to you for being the change in here, for embodying your music and for living the music. Because honestly, I think you're one of the first people who's actually told me that. Like, you want to be the change. You want to bring music, your identity, and the identity of Philippine music in general in a new direction.
Yeah. Doesn't it annoy you when everyone's always like, oh, that famous Filipino artist sounds like this famous Western artist.
My goodness,
annoying,
yes,
right? So
it is.
Yeah, so we need to make our own stuff, and we need to make it pop.
That's true.
That not even they can copy it.
That's true. Have a Filipino spin on the music. Actually, you know what? Come to think of it, this is something I noticed over the past couple of years. Philippine pop music actually has its own very distinct sound. Yeah. Which isn't... I mean, it has elements of Western music because, like, the influence is everything. But it's taken on a life of its own. And even in Faith, actually, I hear that particular sound. I guess it's the acoustics, the sonic elements in it. But it sounds like something made with the Filipino soul in it,
Yeah.
And props to you though for really taking it in that direction, because really to create your own identity, it's hard, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I've found that yet, right? I mean, I'm still trying, but thank you. That means a lot.
No, because dude, like, it's, even if you think you haven't found it, I already hear it. I already hear the Fern coming out, because right now it sticks out as Faith sticks out as a song in itself. And you did say you produce your own stuff, right?
Yeah.
So this one though, with this particular song, I learned that you also worked with Sunny Zero and Lust Bass on this one.
Yeah.
How was that like? Because like, if you produce your own stuff, but you have other people coming in as well to help out with the production and putting the song together. How was it like working with them?
Well, it's super cool working with Lust Bass. Since I was a big fan of like Jess Connolly.
Yeah,
and
a lot of people are.
Yeah, and he was the producer for Jess for the longest time. So working with him was cool. And then Sunny Zero is also cool because he's from Korea. He mixes for a lot of Korean artists. So Sunny was not a producer. He's more of the engineer.
Yeah.
So it was me and Lust Bass producing the song. And then after you produce a song, you kind of have to pass it on to like an engineer to fix it for radio or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's who that guy is. But yeah, collaboration is always... I always think, and I really believe in collaboration as the only way to grow. Because like with internet, I guess you can grow like alone, but it's always nice to have that someone that's like better than you, so you can always bring yourself up, and then you can go find other people that are better than you.
Well, I do agree though with the collaboration part because, man, when you have other elements or other ideas coming into a project you're doing,
right.
Sometimes they think of something that you didn't think of at first, and you're like, oh my goodness, how come I didn't think of this at first?
Yeah.
So speaking of collaborations as well, Faith actually has Dennis on it, right?
Yeah.
What was that like? Like how was the collaborative effort there?
That's cool. I mean, I guess it's the power of the internet nowadays.
Always.
I mean, he's a singer from LA, and he just hit me up on Instagram, and I guess that's social media for you, I guess, right? It's crazy. It's crazy nowadays that you just get to like, make music or do anything, like any business endeavors with anyone in the world, just through like a Instagram DM or something.
That's actually very true. Some other artists recently, I've learned that they've also done collaborations with local artists or other artists from generally all around the world,
right.
just through a simple Instagram DM. Like I think the most recent, like Maximilian, for example, did a collaboration with Moira De La Torre. And the thing is, they only reached out through each other over the internet for a new version of Beautiful Scars, and it's like it was magic from the get go.
Right.
So he reached out. Oh well, you guys reached out to each other through Instagram, and how did you guys record the vocals? Like separately, and then just kind of put it together?
Yeah, separately, and then email files.
Dang, dude,
it's that easy nowadays, no?
I know, right?
Before
dude.
you needed to get other people in the studio, all of you had to like be in one place in one time.
Yeah. Because back in the day, imagine, if you wanted to do collaboration, you'd have to fly the person over to wherever, have them record with you.
Thank God I wasn't born then.
I know, right? Dude, I was born like at the tail end of when that was still popular. So after that, when I was like kind of a conscious human being, people were doing things over the internet already,
right.
and like remotely. So with that, like with this banger of a song, actually, Faith is just something else, dude. Like, are there any plans already for a music video? And how are you gonna get Dennison on that?
No, actually, no, none at all.
None.
Yeah, this year was supposed to be like a break for me.
Supposed to be.
Yeah, supposed to be, but I'm still trying to take it easy. I don't know if a lot of people know this, but I'm really I'm a producer first.
Okay.
So I work with like a lot of artists, like Sila Nadine, like I make all their beats.
Oh,
so
dang.
that's what I'm focusing on talaga. I mean, that's what makes money, I guess. And that's what I love. I love making beats. The artist part is kind of like, well, I'm here now. Like,
it happened already.
No, it's like I actually didn't want to be an artist, and it was because of like external factors. And then now I'm here. Now I'm loving it also. But that's really what I want to do. I want to produce for artists. So that's what I'm focusing on this year.
Full confession, actually, like that. Sometimes life takes you in different directions because my plan when I joined like Magic was I just wanted to mix music, like because DJing is my stuff, but like radio DJing, I'd actually never really wanted to be a radio DJ. So everyone listening, you're like, what?
Right.
What are you doing here?
But opportunities, man, like you gotta take them.
Exactly, dude. Like, no, like that's very true. Yeah. So, man, I'm so happy though you took the opportunity and you're here right now because you are making great music and you can sing as well. So,
thank you.
Opportunities coming in and just coming together for you. My big question now is, what's next? I mean, this year was supposed to be a break for you, but I'm pretty sure you always have something coming up, like even on the production side of things. So, what's next for you, Fern?
I have a lot of beats, like placements that I have with a lot of artists, so maybe just like look at the credits and I'll see, I guess. But for me, as Fern, like as the artist, take it easy, man. I guess, try to enjoy this. Like, I mean, and this goes for anything in all like aspects of whatever you do. Like, the more time you put into something, the more you stop enjoying it. And like, I guess in our age and in this like generation, especially with my generation, we always like to like romanticize overworking ourselves.
Oh my goodness, that's so true.
And like, no one knows how to take breaks because when they take breaks, they feel bad. So I guess that's what I can say. It's like it's super important to take a break because I found myself not enjoying making music at one point. And that's the worst thing that could possibly happen to someone like me because I grew up on music. So taking a break for me is like productive.
No, that's absolutely true. I remember like all my life growing up, when I hear people say, people would be proud that they overwork themselves. Like, I work 10 hours a day. Like, why are you romanticizing this?
Like, you should be, like, go sleep, dude.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I worked overtime today and I'm going to work overtime again tomorrow. Man, I did this much work for the same pay. Like, why are you doing this? No, that's actually really, like, mature things to say, man. Because really, not a lot of people realize that rest is important.
Super.
Breaks are important. I'm glad you realize that because, man, if you start hating the thing you love,
what are you living for now?
Exactly. That's like the end. That's what I never want to. Like, I never want that to happen with me and music in general.
Exactly.
So really wise words again, folks. Don't forget, take a break before you end up hating the thing you love the most. Man, Fern, thank you so much for being with us here today.
Thank you.
Guys, don't forget to stream his song every day, Faith with Dennis. It's a great track. No music video, unfortunately, but there's a visualizer, I do believe, on YouTube. And you can check out Fern as well on social media at FernTan_ on Instagram and Twitter, and at Fern period over on Facebook. That's really clever, by the way, just saying.
Which one? The
Fern period. It's not just Fern dot. Guys, period is actually spelled out on the Facebook one. So Fern, Period. Fern, thank you again so much for being here today. And any final words as well for your fans over here?
Thank you. Yun lang. No, yeah, thank you. That's it. I mean, from the bottom of my heart, thank you.
That's awesome, dude. Man of many words, but a simple thank you goes a very, very long way. So again, folks, don't forget to vote for Faith on our Twitter polls at Magic899. Don't forget to stream it as well all over the internet, Spotify, YouTube. These are wherever it's available. Whatever you use. Stream Faith, of course. Don't forget to give Dennis some love as well. Once again, folks, my name is Migs Santillan. His name is Fern. Yay. And you're, of course, tuned in to today's best music. We are Magic 89.9.